What's going on, Memorial basketball fans? I'm Charles Strayer.
And I'm Teddy Harless.
And let's get right down to it. This is the boys basketball segment of our Week 3 basketball analysis for the old Abes.
Great week across the board. We won our home opener and we won on the road against Rice Lake. And let's get specifically into that home opener game, as it's what everyone probably is looking to talk about. We had a bit of a rough start in the first half, but we were able to turn it around in the second half and expand the lead we already had in the first half. It's not like we got outscored. It's just a little closer than we might want it. And a reason for that might be that our three-point percentage was a little bit down this week. But I feel like it really shows the resilience of our team that even though the three-point percentage was down, we were able to find other ways to score because the three-point percentage isn't going to be there every night. And it's really important that we have other ways to score as well.
Yeah, for sure. I think it was a great game all around, and we were able to catch exclusive words with head coach, Coach Brieske, and we are going to play that clip now. Here's what he had to say about the big win. What's going on, Memorial sports fans? I'm Mr. Memorial, and I'm here at the Eagles Nest, joined by head coach of the boys basketball team, Coach Brieske, who has led his Abes to a 4-0 start. Now, about that 4-0 start, starting undefeated, how does it feel?
Yeah, I think it's always something you're going for, but we don't want to be too result-driven at this time of year. We want to stick true to the process. And these guys, they're putting in a lot of time and effort in practice, and then we're hoping that it manifests itself in games. And so far, we've been fortunate enough to play well enough to win some games early, but we want to keep raising that bar and keep getting better as the year goes on. Certainly enjoy being 4-0, but don't want to be satisfied.
Nice, I like that answer. Now, about this game more specifically, the first half, very back and forth. How were you and the Abes able to take that second half and come out swinging and end with such a convincing game?
A lot of credit to the players because sports, like we talked about, some people think like sports teaches us character. I think sports reveals character. And this team, we faced adversity tonight. We didn't shoot the ball like we normally have shot it early in the season. Things weren't necessarily going our way, but rather than point fingers and kind of get into ourselves, we really pulled together as a team. So a lot of the credit goes to the players and being able to pull each other together and hold each other accountable. They're the ones that are out on the floor, especially in the game of basketball where it's so back and forth. My guys just did a great job of staying together, staying true to who they were, and we were fortunate enough to find enough baskets to make it happen.
I like that take. And now we had a 3-0 start, and we had a double-digit lead across the board for all of our wins. And we continue both of those streaks tonight. Now, how do you plan on keeping both of those going?
Well, again, we think game nights are won and lost actually not on game night. It's won and lost in the practices. So, what we did on Sunday and Monday in terms of the prep for tonight, that's what won the game. So tomorrow's a really important day. We've got a big game on the road at Rice Lake. It's a really tough venue to play in. Rice Lake, I think, is one of the dark horses in our conference. So how we approach tomorrow and Thursday is going to be essential. And I know with the leadership we have of this team right now, that the approach is going to be we're going to come in and work to get better.
Yeah, I've got no doubt you guys are going to put your noses to the grindstone here. Congratulations on your start, and let's hope we keep it going. From the Eagles Nest, I'm Mr. Memorial, and as always, go Abes.
Thank you, Coach Brieske, for the excellent interview. Now, let's move on to some aggregate stats from the first few games and see how we're doing across the board.
Yeah, so I think most important stat of all, y'all probably know it, but 5 wins, 0 losses. A 5-0 start is practically the best thing we could have asked for here.
I'll say.
Yeah, but I think high accuracy, in our field goals, just in general, that's also something that we need to take a look at and appreciate. Because we've got some of our top guys hitting, 54%, up to even 70% of the shots they're taking. And that means that with high accuracy, we can get the ball moving, and if we shoot it up and it comes down, then, we can get in with quick, effective possessions. I think that is doing really well for us.
And you mentioned field goal percentage, but I'd also like to take a look on something we've mentioned before. 3-point percentage. It was great last week. It's still great this week with a 45% from 3. Down a little bit, but still probably up there in the conference, I'd hazard to guess.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like Cooper Jesperson himself is doing excellent. You know, we try to not talk about him too much, but how can you not?
He's 25 points a game.
Averaging 25 points a game, knocking him down from 3 like it's nothing. He is great. Somebody I think who's going a little unnoticed, though, that we should shout out is Ian Bauer, the sophomore who has taken a decent amount of time here on varsity, and he has been doing well, making a name for himself. So shout out to Bauer.
Yeah, it's really nice to see young talent on your team. It's what will really take us to the future.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Class of 25, 26, and not to mention our great seniors. Everybody is doing their part, and that has led to a great start here.
Yeah, another team stat I'd like to point out, and one I point out a lot, rebounding. We have 31.6 rebounds per game compared to opponents we've played having 17.4 rebounds per game. That is a stark difference. And rebounding, in my opinion, is really one of the most important aspects of basketball.
Fundamental, yeah.
Yeah. I've never seen a coach who didn't like talking about rebounds.
Yeah, and I think Brieske and his crew have done an excellent job just making sure that these guys play their hardest, play every minute, and just, make buckets. Yeah, looking ahead here, we've got a game against River Falls on Friday away at River Falls. That's the only one for this upcoming week.
Should give us some time to practice, work on some fundamentals, improve as a team.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we've had a great start, but rest assured, as Coach Brieske said, there's always room to improve. So I think we've had an excellent start, and it's just going to keep on going. Yeah, go Abes.
Hi everybody, I'm Aidan Rickert, Eagle Eyes, Other Guy. If you're interested in more MHS sports content, be sure to check out our TikTok, Instagram, and check out some of the other videos on our YouTube channel. And while you're at it, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more. Go Abes!